All right, so let's see the answers to the exercise. What is a transaction code to create an invoice receipt? The transaction code to create an invoice receipt is MIRO, M-I-R-O. The second question is, does PO history show the invoice details posted? Of course, it shows the invoice receipt against the PO. Just open the PO, open PO history, and you'll see the material documents and invoice receipts right there. The answer is yes. Third question is, what happens when the difference amount is large? What is it? What do I mean by the difference amount there? Say the invoice received is 50% more than the expected value of the PO. So when you put the purchase order number in there, the value is 400, right? And what is the expected invoice? If it is 400, everything is okay. The balance is zero. But if you put in 410 and check if everything is okay by hitting on the simulate button, you'll see that there are messages here. So the balance is not zero. SAP, based on the configuration, allows you to have a certain level of tolerance, meaning when you expect an invoice of say 400, there could be a certain tolerance level. Now, that depends on the settings that have been done in SAP. Most of the time, there is a certain level of tolerance, say 5% or 2%. But if not, there is a certain way to balance the excess amount. Okay, so whenever you receive an invoice where the expected price was 100 and the incoming invoice is not 100, it could be like 110 or 150 or 190. Depending on the percentage of variation, the system responds with different kinds of messages, and those messages are based on the type of configuration you have done. You can see the messages here in the messages section. We're going to learn more about this when we go through the invoice receipt chapters. But for now, just understand that depending on the configuration, a tolerance is set. The tolerance percentage specifies the percentage variation that's allowed between the expected price and the actual receipt from the vendor. So the answer here is it depends on configuration. Fourth question is, do you have to check the OK box at the line item level? This is the OK box I'm talking about. Do you have to check it? No. If you just say 400, and then click save. Without checking the OK box, the system will take the invoice. Right? You see the invoice number here. The answer here is no. Okay, that finishes up the exercise.